fund flow statement concept, fund flow statement concept, fund flow statement concept and shortcuts. So fund flow statement FFS, fund flow statement FFS. So fund flow statement, so fund flow statement for the period sources, applications, sources, applications. Any source, left hand side you have to post, any application right hand side you have to post. So what are the sources and application for the fund flow statement? We will see one by one. Number one, issue of shares, including premium, issue of shares including premium. Number one. Number two, and if there is any discount, should be adjusted, net of discount, including premium, net of discount, including premium, net of discount, net of discount, net of discount. Number two, issue of debenture. Number two, issue of debenture, including premium, net of discount, including premium, net of discount. Number three, proceeds from loan, proceeds from loan, proceeds from loan, proceeds from loan. It is going to increase your source. Next, sale of non-current asset. Example, fixed assets, plant, machinery, land, investments. It's a source. Sale of non-current asset. Example, fixed asset, investments. Sale of non-current assets. Sale of non-current assets. Number 5, dividend, rent, interest received. Number 6, decrease in working capital, that is going to be note 1, decrease in working capital, note 1. Number 7, funds from operations, that is note 2. Fund from operations, note 2. Application side. Number 1, redemption of preference share capital, debentures, including premium. Number 2, buyback of shares. Number 3, repayment of loans. Number 4, purchase of non-current assets. Example, plant and machinery investments. Number 5, payment of dividend, bar interest, payment of dividend bar interest, interest, interest. Dividend means interim dividend, final dividend, interim dividend and final dividend. Payment of tax, payment of tax. Number 7, payment of non-operating expenses, non-operating expenses, that includes interest, include interest. Okay. Number 8, funds used in operations, funds used in operations, funds used in operation, that is note number 2, note number 2. Increase in working capital, increase in working capital, that is note number 1, note number 1, note number 1, note number 1. That's it. Right, now we prepare note 1, we prepare note 1, we have to prepare note 1 now. Note 1, changes in working capital, changes in working capital. A, current assets, A, current asset. So particular current asset, you see previous year, current year, previous year, current year, increase, decrease. Right, first we are going to see current asset, we are going to see current asset, current asset. Number 1, stock, stock. If there is any increase in the current asset, you can put it in the increased column, increased, increase in stock, stock increase. If there is increase, increase, there is a decrease, decrease. So current asset. Number 2, debtor, number 2, debtor, number 2, debtor. Increase means increase, decrease means decrease. Number 3, cash. Number 4, bank. There is an increase in current asset, you put it in the increased column. Previous year figure and current year figure you have to compare. For example, stock previous year 1000, current year 2000, increase in current asset 1000, just like this. Okay, increase in current asset you can put bank. Next, number 5, bills receivable, bills receivable. Number 6, prepaid expenses, prepaid expenses. If there is increase, you can put increase. Number 7, number 7, accrued income, accrued income, accrued income, accrued income. Number 8, short term advances, short term advances. Number 10, short term marketable securities, short term marketable securities. Right, so these are the current asset items, these are the current asset items. Next, current liability, current liability. Similarly, current liability. Number 1, creditor, creditor. Number 2, bills payable, bills payable, bills payable. Number 3, outstanding expenses. Number 3, current outstanding expenses. Number 4, bank overdraft, bank overdraft. Number 5, unclaimed dividend, unclaimed dividend, but unpaid dividend, unpaid dividend, unclaimed dividend by the shareholders or unpaid dividend by the company, unpaid dividend, unpaid dividend. Number 6, unaccrued incomes, unaccrued incomes, unaccrued incomes. Number 7, short term loans and advances, short term loans and advances, current liability, short term loans and advances, current liability. Number 8, provision for doubtful debts. Number 9, provision for discount on debtors. Discount on debtors. Number 10. Dividend payable. Dividend payable. Number 11. Income tax payable. Number 12. Provision for legal damages. Legal damages. Legal damages. Right. So these are the current liability item. These are the current liability item. These are the current liability item. Right. Now you have to compare the current asset and the current liability. Current asset and the current liability. Right. So working capital is equivalent to current asset total minus current liability total. So previous year current year minus current liability, current year current asset minus current liability. You have to compare. You have to compare. CA minus CA. CA minus CA. Right. If there is any increase, you can put increase in working capital. If there is any decrease, you can put decrease in working capital. That's it. There is increase in working capital or decrease in working capital. For example, here is going to be 3000. Here is going to be CA minus CA previous year, CA minus CA previous year 3000. Here is going to be 4000. So here 1000 is increased, correct? No. So then only it will be tallied. Therefore, increase in working capital 1000. Otherwise, if it is 4000 previous year, 3000 current year, there is a decrease in working capital. So its increase in working capital is going to be application. It is going to be application in fund flow statement. Decrease in working capital is supposed to be source in fund flow statement. Okay, this is note number 1. Next, note number 2. Note number 2, adjusted P&L account. Note number 2, adjusted P&L account. Note number 2, adjusted profit and loss account format. Debit, credit. First one, to depreciation. That is all non-cash item and non-operating expenses add less non-operating incomes, or debit non-cash and non-operating expenses, credit non-operating incomes. So to depreciation, to loss on sale of fixed assets bar investments, to goodwill, patent, written off, to discount on issue of shares, debentures, to transfer to general reserve, to transfer to general reserve, to provision for doubtful debts, if all debtors are good, make provision to interim dividend paid, to proposed dividend current year, to provision for tax. So to provision for tax current year. So these are the debit items. Credit items. By opening balance, opening P&L account, opening balance, by gain from sale of fixed assets bar investments, by transfer fees of shares, so by dividend and interest incomes. Here dividend paid, here dividend interest incomes by rent received by compensation on acquisition of any non-current asset, by refund of taxes by profit on revaluation of assets here to closing balance of P&L account, missing figure by funds from operations. If debit is more, credit is less by fund from operation. If credit is more, debit is less to funds used in operations. Right. So here we can take fund from operations, that is to be substituted. Here we can take increase or decrease in working capital, that is to be taken. So those items you have to substitute in the fund flow statement. So in the fund flow statement we can substitute, this is the fund flow statement. So fund flow statement we can substitute here funds from operations and decrease in working capital. Here funds in operation and increase in working capital. That's it.